Coming to you live from the palatial studios of PBJ Productions. Welcome to Patrick and BJ Talk Real Estate, where we talk about life, the universe, and everything as it relates to real estate. Hey everybody, it's BJ.
And Patrick.
And we're back talking all things real estate. And today we are up in Bear Mountain, beautiful area. You can see the golf courses just behind us here. And it's summer, so we thought this would be a great time to get out and about and see everything that there is to see. And we were looking at different questions that people have about Victoria, and this, I think, applies with being up here, is what can you do outside? What is there to do in Victoria?
Well, it really depends on how far you're willing to go for activities. But we're on Bear Mountain today, beside the golf course. Obviously, there's the golf course. There's a gym and a pool, mountain biking. What else is out here?
There's a spa, tennis, and you can go hike up the mountain.
Yeah, Mount Finlayson is just over here. There's a big thing with like pay as you go or something. There's some kind of like you have to pay to like go on the Bear Mountain's pathways here, but
yeah, unless you live here.
Yeah, unless you live here. They have the indoor tennis court, clay courts.
Right. Yeah.
There's a ton of things to do. So, like, we could keep going on about how much there is. Like, Victoria, like, all over Victoria, it's a cycling city.
Sure.
We're on the ocean. There's beaches.
Sure. There's kayaking. There's
sea kayaking. We got freshwater lakes. We have so much. It's summer, right? So,
yeah, and
there's so much to do right now.
Yeah, look around. You see the beautiful weather that's here as well. And the other thing that you mentioned about being up here is we have the golf course. We have all these beautiful, not just up here, but beautiful golf courses all around the greater Victoria area as well. And if you want to take a little bit of a drive and head up, the Malahat, you can go to Shawnigan. You can go to Cowichan to the lakes. And we did an episode where we were at Lake Cowichan. If you haven't seen it, you can certainly go back and find that one where we talk about kind of different things to do in the area there and stuff like that. But really, Victoria really is an outdoor paradise especially for summer, right?
I'm going to add this. Did you know that Victoria has the most golf courses per capita out there in probably Canada?
Okay.
I don't remember where I read this, but that stuck in my head. I was like, yeah, there's quite a few. And you can golf nearly all year round.
Yeah, pretty much, right?
Like you might have a week of snow somewhere. If you're in Oak Bay, it doesn't snow in Oak Bay, I don't think, right?
Yeah, and even when it
microclimates.
Yeah, even when it does snow, it's gone. Last year we had a snow day from school, and the snow was melted by lunch.
I know. I was like, why get them to school, right? It's lunchtime. You got a half a day. Get them to school already. But anyways, that's the way it's pretty relaxed here when it comes to the snow, right?
So, I think that's a big thing everybody knows about, but Victoria is very much an outdoor paradise for hiking, for fishing. I was just talking to a friend of mine, actually, and he was talking about they just went out fishing last week here and everything that they caught, and it was just fantastic out there for fishing.
It's pretty amazing out there. You know what? Like, I'm not a fisherman, but like if somebody's going to invite me on someone's boat and we're going to go fishing and somebody helps you with the reel and all that, like, I'm down. I'm down with it.
Right?
Right, because like it's a whole afternoon or whole day out on the ocean. Our backdrop here on the open side of it, not the what the narrows are. Anyways, so on the you see the Olympic Mountains on one side, snow caps.
Yeah.
And then Vancouver Island is on the other side. Go out to like East Souk with the boat and then come back, right?
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. It's amazing, right? So, I'm not a fisherman, but I won't hesitate if I'm invited.
And another thing that I like doing in the summer, and my daughter loves it when we do this, is going to the Harbor Cats baseball games.
Oh yeah,
because it's it's not pro ball; it's probably college level ball. But it's the summer league, so you just get to go sit out in the sun and
hang out,
right? Eat the hot dogs and the pretzels, and there's fireworks some nights, and just have a good time.
What's the new thing? I don't want to distract from sports. Like there's tons of sports. Langford's got the
soccer team, right?
Soccer team, rugby at the Starlight Stadium.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You know what? We should podcast from there.
Yeah.
A new thing, Malahat
Oh, the
Skywalk.
Skywalk.
I
Yeah.
haven't been to it yet. Um, uh, just driving over the Malahat, it has already viewpoints
Yeah.
that look amazing, picturesque. Like if you're gonna do a painting, like it's perfectly like I'm not an artist. The composition, whatever you want to call
Yeah.
it, the way the inlet comes in
Yeah.
and the points from Willis Point and on this side of the
Yeah.
Malahat, it's amazing. It looks beautiful, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
very picturesque.
Yeah. So, and that's, of course, the flip side of that is if you are in Victoria and you want to get up to the Malahat or Mill Bay or Shawnigan, you know, the lineup on the long weekend was pretty long getting out of Victoria.
You did it on Friday?
No, I heard about it.
Oh, yeah,
I did
yeah.
not.
Not this time.
For sure not.
Yeah, I tried to avoid it.
Yeah, but I heard it was backed up to like Mill Bay Mill Street overpass.
It's backed up all the way to Port Angeles. Right, I'm joking. There's no road to Port
There's
Angeles.
no way to get to Port Angeles.
But this is me being funny. Yeah, no, it's amazing out here, right? So tons of hiking. If you're into waterfalls, Goldstream Park.
Yeah.
What's that called? That's a Little Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah,
that's
when you go across the other side of
the
the
highway.
yeah. And not this time of year, but which is really cool that we've done is we go down there when the salmon are spawning, and there's all the bald eagles are all along the top there waiting for supper.
Watch out for bears. Right there.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, welcome to the island, right? There's wildlife here.
There's wildlife. There are bears here.
There's bears, cougars.
Yeah, I drove down. I was driving down my road where I live, and I live in the country. And I was driving down my road one day, and lo and behold, this big old bear pulls out in front of me and starts running down the street,
down the road
in front of me, and then just off by the Galloping Goose, it went in. And it was gone.
Of course, that's where everybody's taking their dog for a walk and hiking and biking on Galloping Goose. Not to be scared. Just be mindful, right? That's all. Like because we do have wild animals here. What do we don't have coyotes?
Yeah, cougars take care of them.
Right. Well, we do have wolves up island.
Okay.
We have sea wolves. I saw a documentary on
What is a sea
on
wolf?
that. They swim.
Okay.
They don't have gills. They don't have web feet. They're called sea wolves.
Okay.
Documentary, Netflix.
All right. Okay.
It's cool.
All right.
Get to see like a lot of like Tofino stuff. Like that's
Okay.
all
Yeah,
on that outside part of the island.
Yeah,
Right?
and you can go surfing too, right? You can talk about the island if you go up that way.
Yeah, this is the one of the few places I guess in the world that you can go surfing and skiing in the same day.
Yeah.
Like it takes time to get from one place to the other, but
Sure.
if you can surf in Tofino, you can. What's a place called here?
Mount Doug,
No, skiing.
Mount Washington.
Mount Washington. I have never been. I've been here for a while and I still haven't been to Mount Washington. But yeah, you could do that on the same day if you wanted.
So anyway, that's just to give you an idea of some of the stuff you can do here. There's, like we said, there's the sports things you can go and watch. There's obviously all the outdoor activities that we talked about. If you love to golf, this is the place, right? And there's little par 3 courses too if you want to golf and not be aggravated by the end of your time on the course, you know. And so there's lots of options here for those of you that are wondering, hey, what about, you know, what can I do in Victoria? What would I do with my leisure time and things like that? Because we've talked about this before, that there's not much going on after 9 p.m.
It's still kind of a sleepy town. It's
Right.
not Vancouver.
Right.
It's not a big town like that.
Right. But so there's a lot of outdoor activities and things to do, like we talked about. So if you have
9, 10 o'clock, you should be tired. You've
Right.
been hiking, you've been biking,
Right.
bungee jumping, Nanaimo, caving. Vancouver Island is kind of a weird place for caving.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, it's got a lot of caving that a lot of people don't know about.
Yeah.
But
So
yes.
yeah. So you know what? That kind of covers
Lots
what
to
we
do.
want, what we want
Yeah.
to talk about today. If you haven't, please take a minute and subscribe and like the channel. That helps. Like the video, pardon me. That just helps us with growing the channel. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments or reach out to us directly. I think our contact info is in there as well.
It's always in the description.
And also, we talked about this before, but make sure to drop us a line if you want to be notified when our new book comes out. And you'll get the publication date and where to get it and all of those things. And then you'll know. You'll know when we know, just like you'll get the
Absolutely.
word.
We will keep you posted.
All right.
Awesome. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for joining us.
See ya.